Happy Saturday, everyone. And starting to warm up here. We got the slew of fans and AC ready to go. There's Smuckers. He's a good boy. There's Timmy's. Waiting on his mom.
Yo, so I just got out of the shower or whatever, and Barton's like dragging his chair outside, and I'm like, oh, why do you have the camera or whatever? And he's like, oh, because I already filmed the intro with the fans. I was like, that's what I was about to do. I was about to be like, ooh, look what time of year it is. Yep. Next weekend, though, we're supposed to be in the 50s with rain, so yay.
Yay, muck muck.
But it's definitely starting to get warmer in the apartment. You can just feel it. TimTam is on a strictly gruel diet for at least 14 days, if not longer. And this is what we did to his dry food. We're like, you know, he likes his dry food, so we mush it up and then we add it with the water and some of his food. It has been definitely an experience. Oh, Burns blowing out the fans because I want to avoid being on that side of the apartment with my allergies. After a week of this one getting babied, Sparks decided last night, he's a little upset the barn's outside, but he decided yesterday that he was going to jump around, and he jumped the wrong way and kind of hurt his leg a little bit. He took a Gabby last night, which is a stronger medicine, which, funny enough, that's what TimTam's been on this week. But he seems a lot better today. Barton is finishing up. Sparkers thinks I'm going to let him outside, though. You see, Barton? I finished Messenger. Still don't know how it's related to the giver at all. I'm thinking that leader is either Jonas or Gabe. Originally, I thought Seer was going to be Jonas and the leader was going to be Gabe. Leader remembers coming on the sled and Gabe was a baby. So I don't think he'd remember that. I'm not 100% sure. And then Maddie died. Well, he's dead as of this moment. I mean, you know, you never know because he's a healer, so maybe he could heal himself back to life. I don't know. I just got how close QFC is to the house. I was like, Byron, do you want to put on the joint radio? He's like, no, we're just going to the store down the road. I'm like, okay. Then I also forgot that the UPS store is the same thing, so I brought my book for no reason. But we are getting our wings for wings in BEER. Not gonna say the actual word. Well, Mama could be watching. She's not. But anyways, no, but we're doing that tomorrow for the Mavs game. They better win. I don't know what team showed up for that game on Thursday. I think it was horrible. Green actually even got taken out of the game. Like, he tried to make a dunk. They blocked him. And then he sat down like the rest of the day. I like undercooked cookies as much as the next person, but these don't look baked. Like, at all. I'm not even gonna lie. I joined Japanese Club just to get free Pocky. Oh my god, cookies and cream. Okay, I guess I should also mention that my ride home from high school ran Japanese Club. So I technically joined it, technically just hung out there, technically just ate free Pocky. Thanks, Amanda. Y'all, apparently it's Dryers here and not Edie's. But we're trying to figure out the sign, but I think it's buy 3 or more.
Okay, there you go. That's how to get you.
Yeah, because we were like, for one, that'd be nice, especially that Kit Kat. Oh my god.
That's not part of it.
No, I don't want it then. Not wings.
Yeah, they may like go frozen. I didn't think about that.
Alright guys, we figured it out. We got some drumettes and some wings. Yeah. Oh, there's a bee in this house. Over there somewhere. Probably came in on one of the fans. I am already dealing with a bug bite on my... I got bit by an ant like a week ago on my leg. My compression socks have been rubbing up against it, so now it's like really purpley.
There's that bee in your bonnet.
Really? Swaggers, come here, get away from the bee. That's all we need is you to get stung.
Oh yeah, I see it right there.
Yep, it is on that window back there. Let me zoom in because I'm not getting any closer because I don't need a bee sting right now.
Yeah, I see it. It was the bottom there.
Yeah, he was trying to get up with them.
I want to see if it's a bee or if it's like a big horsefly or something.
I play some Sims also. That's what we were going to do before we eat lunch. And then we head out to get ice cream for my birthday and for Father's Day for my mom. But then the bee got involved. What is it?
It's a hornet.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll be in the bedroom with the boys. You let me know how this goes. We love you. Last night, we went through and did a bunch of our photos that we needed to do, like Jesse's wedding photo, him and Loki's at the wedding photo, which it came out really cute. $6 is all you had, Mr. Flower Bunny?
Oh, you know.
Poppy's going to steal! Poppy's going to steal a photo of himself! Oh my god, y'all, he was gonna go steal his own photo. We also did Megan's final family photo. Alright, so we did Megan's final family photo. It took a little work, but I think it actually came out really cute. And yes, her daughter's husband and son are Sage Jr.
Yes.
They're technically related to Sage, but they look just like him. Oh, look at this family. Very cute. Alright, now Byron's gonna do this.
Does it get out?
No, I keep thinking I hear it.
Stop trying to steal stuff. Make a copy of this guy. Yes.
Oh my god, that's too much for me.
Yes. You actually a person? Oh.
Nope, looks just
I
like
think it's
Flower.
actually the same person. I think
That's very weird. Because Flower Bunny's just listed as Flower Bunny. So Byron was going to try to free him, but it looks like he might actually be dying. Sorry for the across the room thing, but I do not need to be stung today. But you can see the bee. He's right. He is right there. See, he's trying to climb up the window.
Now he's back in.
It finally came out of the window, and it fell to the ground. So it looks like it's dying, and it's trying to like that baby crawl. Byron went ahead and put it out of its misery. Poor thing.
You mean letting it outside?
Man, that used to be my jam. Ooh, they're getting cones too. Alright guys, there's my Reese's, which they did not do a good job. He left a whole Reese cup in there. And then Byron tried something new. He actually got like a coffee
mud pie.
mud pie. I'll have to try some of that. I've never had their. Actually, I've never had anything but this. It's been one order for my whole life. Oh, I don't like fudge. I'm not a fudge person. I don't know what those crispy things are.
Oreos.
Those are Oreo.
Oh, there's also nuts in here.
That's what it is. The cow's like, I don't think she should be eating that. Byron legit just gave Cassidy a sugar cane to eat.
That's what they eat the leaves, honey.
Yes.
She's going to join her husband.
At 11:20 at night. That's kind of late there, Susan.
We'll miss you.
We'll miss you. They didn't really know what to do for her. So Byron liked the love thing, which I think it's cute because Lee's right next to her. But then I really liked, they have little goats. So those are each one of her kids, Duke, Dolly, and Jesse, because he, you know, he's the only non-blonde.
That's true. Poor Anastasios.
He died at 5 in the morning. Kind of slowly killing me with the
Icy hot.
icy hot. I don't know if this is actually true, but Byron convinced me that it's cheaper for us to drive the 20 minutes to Chick-Fil-A to get food than it is to use DoorDash.
It's true to an extent. Like if I got McDonald's through DoorDash, probably not. But I, you know, it's Chick-fil-A.
I had to take a ride with him now, so now I'm stuck in the car with the icy hot.
I'm just, you're gonna hang out with Mr. Icy Hot over here. No, it's always fun taking car rides. I mean, I don't mind to drive to it, and Chick-fil-A is good food, so it's not like it's like
Chick-fil-A is amazing food. So good.
Whatever.
Alright, so we came once again to the drive-through walk-up. We tried to do the walk-up. There was no parking. A bunch of people eating in their cars. Oh, we're in the line again. Behind a Canadian. We laugh at you because you have the hat on right now in like 80-degree weather. Actually, I think it's down to 77. It was 80 today. As we were coming like off the highway, that Cold Stone started making an appearance. Thankfully, my husband took care of the boys so I could take care of me before we eat because I can't miss Chick-fil-A. Ooh, that looks good actually with the little nuggets in it.
The salad is really good. Their salads are.
Yeah, you used to love their salads.
Yeah, I like to mix over so often.
And then there's heaven. Byron was turning all the lights on, and he called all the living room lights, so the Australian flag turned on. So I was like, oh, Papa, Ozzy, Ozzy, Ozzy. So Byron asked Google, and she played Ozzy Osbourne for him. You'll see the little baby in his little nest. I love you. You're so cute.
He has a really nice set. He got both blankets.
I love you, Muck Muck. I love you, TimTam. When Byron walked out that door on Monday, I legit thought he was going to call me and say maybe 2, maybe 5, maybe at the most like 10. But when he called me and said that they wanted to take 27 of my dog's teeth.
27 of 42 teeth. 42.
I didn't know. My mom didn't know. None of us knew that he had that many teeth. So when Byron said 27, I broke down crying. I thought he was gonna have no teeth.
Not even 42. He actually only had 40. Apparently, he already had 2 missing teeth in the back of his mouth for some reason.
I was sad. I was scared. I also felt like frustration that like no one had ever really like laid it out that like we needed to get it done ASAP. Everyone was just kind of like, hey, within the next year, make sure you get them in here for dentist work. And I had a friend whose dog died like the next day after doing just a cleaning. So I was scared. But if someone would have told me that, hey, we really need to get in there because he could lose 27 teeth, I would have been more like proactive about it. I think me and Byron both kind of felt that frustration and just like the sadness, like we let him down.
I was working remote out of a Starbucks down the road and they called me about it. And they're like, yeah, there's just a lot of advanced decay. There's abscesses. Apparently his lower jaw here had a little early onset bone decay because of the teeth up here that were really bad. But it was just shocking when they said 27. And okay, what does this mean for like, because you look it up, like dogs' tongues, like their teeth hold their tongues in. He kept his canines, so the canines they said act as a cage. So he shouldn't have the drooping tongue, and honestly, he hasn't had any of that. When I was driving him back from the play, because it's about an hour away, he was sitting in his blanket, and also he was very vocal that first night, like just.
Oh my God, yes, I've never heard him cry like that.
It wasn't pain. They just said he's gonna be really happy. He's gonna need to be held. He's been handling it really well. His recovery.
Yeah, he was actually up.
The next day.
Well, he was up that night. He actually went to the bathroom for Byron. He actually wanted food, which they said, you know, he might not, but he actually wanted a little bit, which was good because we had to give him a pill that night.
No vomiting. No
yeah, no nothing, which was good. Drank water that first night, but I did have to like pet him like continuously for like 30 minutes before I think both of us passed out.
Yeah, otherwise he just whined. Yeah. When I was on my way home for the hour, I had to pet him with one hand as I was driving because he was starting to whine. He kept trying to show me his belly for me to pet his belly, so I had to pet his belly the whole ride home.
Byron came home, I met him outside, I took him and his little head was like this looking at me. It just, right here, it just hit me. But luckily, the next day, he was basically TimTam again. He's trying to play with his toys, but he doesn't have any teeth down here anymore. So that's going to take a little bit of time for him to get used to. But we're probably going to get him all new toys. But they said that he was also in pain. So that also kind of broke my heart that he probably had been in pain for the last couple of months. Even when they told us we needed this surgery, they didn't even make it sound like it was going to be like, super bad, but they did tell us once we get an x-ray then we'll be able to get in there. But I mean, of course, with both of them we will do whatever we have to do. One of his medicines was in like a syringe.
Oh, yeah.
Byron opened it the first day. I was like, where's the needle?
Like, I'm not
it was for to put in his food.
Yeah, he's either put it in his food or squirt it right in his mouth. Alden is now a young adult, so he will be moving out soon.
He was helping with his favorite niece, but then the other one started crying, so he had to go stand in the hallway.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta get out of here. But he put together the treehouse outside, which is
yes,
cool.
he did. Look at your work, Alden.
They're the only ones. Are they actually moving out?
That's so weird. So
I lowered their rent.
Her cousin Adam's family rents from her now, the old house. And we actually lowered the rent because Adam died last week. So we were like, oh, let's lower it. You know, we don't really need the money. And, you know, she's a widow with like 2 kids. But we just got to notice that the lease is being broken. But can Alden come be our night nurse?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. It was so nice having him last night. The moms got to sleep. And he went and like, I mean, he was a little tense. But he went and changed all the diapers and fed everybody during the night. It was nice. The kids are now going to be Kowalski Biggs. Since they're not going to get married, I feel like both parents' names should be on the child. We also changed her name back to Biggs because she was still carrying her ex-husband's name. We also changed her older daughter, who's not Boston's kid, to Biggs because we don't know who her father is. He is already dead and gone. I hope everyone had a good Saturday. I hope everyone has a good rest of their weekend. And we will see you guys tomorrow.